Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to another weekly Friday morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Live stream. We are going to be talking about creator insights, and most specifically, I'll be answering your questions, but also talking about some of my favorite tools that I use as an Amazon influencer. And I'd love to hear your recommendations for some of your favorite tools that you like to use. I know I have a whole laundry list of tools that I want to use, need to try out, have heard great things about. And so in this live stream here, like I said, we'll be answering questions and helping each other as always. However, let's see here. Lori can't hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Hopefully, let's see. It looks like my sound is okay, but please let me know if you cannot hear me other than Lori. But yes, so we will be answering questions and we will be talking about all of our favorite tools to use as Amazon influencers, whether that's repurposing content, whether that's earning more commissions, whatever that may be. So let me take a moment and say hello to everyone who is here. Let's see, we've got Anna is here, JFF West Coast. Lovely to see you here, Anna. Thanks for joining again. Doug and Nikki are here. Wonderful to see you guys as always. I had the pleasure of watching a wonderful video that Doug made all about pergolas and gazebos. If you guys were here a few weeks ago, we talked about that, and he gave an amazing little shout out to my son Henry, and I cannot wait to show him your video, Doug. So thank you. Let's see. We've got Brandon is here. Good morning, Brandon. Thank you for joining. Lori, let me know if you can hear. Okay, Jerry said she can hear me. Doug and Nick can hear me. Doug and Nikki can hear me. Wonderful. We've got Anna Person is here. Good morning, Anna. Fishing Weekend Warrior. Good morning from DoorDash as usual. Love it. Love it. Upcycle Design Lab. Good morning. Yes, hopefully that helps, Lori, and you'll be able to hear when you come back. Christy's here. Good morning. I'm glad you got that link. Thanks for joining, Christy. Lauren is here, and Clay, skate tutor from Pennsylvania. Good morning. Lori said, I'm back. It was me. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Good morning, Denise. All right, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? How's everyone's Friday going so far? I know that Fridays for me are usually pretty good commission days, right? Because we have sales that are happening throughout the week, and it typically is, we'll see earnings on Friday from when items are being shipped out Wednesday or Thursday. And I know I'm doing a lot of my ordering on Monday and Tuesday, so things tend to ship out Thursday and Friday. So hopefully you had a great earnings morning today. Let's see, we got Kate here. Hello, Jenda's Reviews here. Good morning. Wonderful, wonderful. So I would like to talk about some of my favorite tools here, but I also want to, of course, answer any burning questions that anyone has here. The purpose of these weekly live streams, and we're kind of rebranding, we're going to call them Creator Insights Live, the show. But this is interactive, right? So if you guys have questions, I want to hear them. If you guys have feedback, or especially if you have something that can help the rest of the group, the rest of the community here, always please feel free to share. Let's see, we have Jenda's Reviews. Good morning. Brianne's Reviews. Good morning. Lori says, love when I get to start my Fridays off learning with your lives. Oh, thank you, Lori. I appreciate that so much. I love that you're here. Thank you. You always have great questions. Let's see here. Doug and Nikki said, oh, interesting Friday. Yes, I feel like there is a glitch. Yeah, week has been fine and then worse Friday for years. Oh no, fingers crossed that it's just a glitch or all my stuff is waiting to be shipped tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, Friday's usually good. For me, I think my worst days are usually Sundays, right? Because you wake up and you're like, well, nothing was really shipped on Saturday. Not a ton is being shipped out on Friday. But I know for me, my best days tend to be Tuesday because it's all the stuff that's ordered over the weekend from customers. And then Amazon and the sellers are shipping everything out on Monday. So then we tend to see those commissions come in on Tuesday, right? So no, Tuesday happens to be usually my best day. So, all right, before we get started, and especially since no one has put any questions in here, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with some resources I have to share with you. First off, we have a brand new masterclass that I'm super excited about. It's all about creator connections, and it's really going to be like a crash course into how you can best utilize creator connections to be successful. And so this is a brand new free live masterclass. We're going to do it next Wednesday. So it's going to be live May 28th. There will be a replay for a short amount of time afterwards. But if you guys are interested in learning more about creator connections and some of the strategies that some of the top earners are using in order to earn and be successful with creator connections, I do highly recommend that you sign up for the free masterclass, because then even if you can't attend live, you'll still be able to get the replay and get the masterclass as well too. So I know there have been a ton of questions about creator connections. There have been so many like new developments with creator connections as well. Amazon just came out with a couple weeks back some new rules, and it's so nice that they're actually making it easier for us as creators with creator connections. So I really like that. But this masterclass is going to very much be focused on creator connections. We'll talk about some of the tools that I use to kind of lighten the workload and take a little shortcut here, which, you can use or, you don't have to use. But yeah, the creator connections, I don't know that anyone who really hasn't like dove into creator connections. I feel like some people know it's a great opportunity, but don't really understand how to make it worth their while. And then some people are just like, I've heard about creator connections, but I have no idea what I should be doing in order to really utilize it and start earning with it. So yes, I'm really excited for this masterclass. I'm going to leave this up here just for a moment so you all can sign up if you haven't already. Let's see. Denise said commissions have been overall down all month. I know. Yeah. And a lot of this has to do with, of course, some of it has to do with Amazon, but a lot of it has to do with your product selection. Like I know for me right now, my best selling products are very much like summer items, things that are in my backyard. I know I've said this before, but like things that are in my backyard, things that are really seasonal, right? Like even like gardening stuff, pool supplies, anything that has to do with the outdoors, camping, things like that. So if you have existing videos that are seasonal, I want everyone to go check on those videos from last year or anything, like I said, that I just named, right? Summer items, outdoor items, things like that. And make sure that first off, that your videos are in the top carousel. And if they're not, you can just do very simple tweaks before you create a new video, or, delete it and create a new video, whatever you want to do there. Before you do that and take all that extra time to create new content, update that existing content. Is there a new title that you can test? I always, when I find one of my top sellers has dropped off the upper carousel, the first thing I will do is go change that title, because maybe I can make it more intriguing for people to click on, or maybe I can create a better thumbnail and I can upload that instead and get more people to click on it. But what that does is it re-triggers Amazon to, of course, review your video again, but also a lot of times it will get you back up on that upper carousel, even if only for a few hours. But then that allows Amazon to test your content again with the new content, or, with the new thumbnail or with the new title that you have uploaded to that older video, right? So try that if you're finding that your commissions have been down a bit. So, all right, let me go ahead and see what else you got here. Smarty Squirrel says, oh, thank you. Hi, you're so helpful. Thank you so far as the glitch with my account and my dad's, but there are creator videos in the carousel, but for my husband's account, no creator videos in the carousel at all. Interesting. You are not the first person that I've heard of with this glitch, and same with Doug and Nikki. And I know people have, one way to look at it is to If you want to see if your video's in the carousel, there's a couple different ways you can do it, right? And yes, I have seen that, and I know other people that have been experiencing that as well. Check logged in, logged out, check incognito and not, check in different browsers. And then I also saw somebody post about checking whether they're logged in a certain way, although all of my logins are the same, but like whether you're logged into your influencer account or if that's separate from your Prime account, or maybe you have a seller account or an Amazon merch account, right? So there are definitely, Amazon's definitely doing some testing, a lot of testing always. I've been seeing the videos now. There are not 20 videos anymore. There's mostly 5 influencer videos for each product page that I have been seeing. But yeah, you are definitely not the only one. So yeah. Let's see. Oh no, Fishing Weekend Warrior said 3 big items returned this week. Yesterday morning was negative commission. I'm sorry. That is never, ever, ever fun. However, maybe there's something that maybe you can do a follow-up video if you're seeing like any kind of reason why people would be returning these big things. And I know one thing to look out for, you guys, is when you're deciding whether to create a video, and if you already have the item, like it's fine. But when you are deciding to create a video, if you're looking on that product listing page, there's actually a section on the product listing page that will tell you if it's a frequently returned item or if it's a frequently kept item. And I've been noticing these on more and more product pages. They're not on every single one because it really does depend on the return percentage. And that's on the back end, that's on the seller side, right? But if a product listing has a certain return percentage, it will automatically get placed with this kind of alert underneath where you see like the bullet points in the product description. And it will say frequently returned item, right? So just be careful when you are creating content for those items. I'm not saying don't create content for those items. Just be careful, right? Because there could be some very obvious reasons why people return it. Maybe the product listing page is a little deceptive, or maybe they're leaving something out or not, right? They're not including something. So if you can figure out why this item might be returned, especially frequently, maybe you could incorporate that into your content, right? So I just did some videos on these little like fake like succulent plants, and they are much smaller than I thought they would be, right? And so it didn't say frequently returned, but I got them and I'm like, oh, I bet you people return these a lot because they're so incredibly small. I didn't, because they actually went really well with why I bought them, but what I did was I made sure to incorporate a ruler, and you guys can all go see this on my storefront if you want, but I incorporated a ruler so that I could show people, and then I put it in the thumbnail image actually, so that people can see just how big they are, right? Because I don't want people ordering them thinking that they're larger than they are and then returning them based off my video, right? Which is why it's always so important. And you guys all know this. I'm preaching to the choir because all the people here, we're all on the same page, right? That's why it's so important to make sure that you are being super honest with your review and you are only tagging the exact item that you're talking about. Because then I did see videos on those listings that were tagged that were not the same item. And I know this because I have the item in my hand, right? And so I'm like, if people are watching these videos, they're probably getting their orders returned because it's not the same item. They're bigger, or they're, different colors or whatever it may be. So all right, let's see here. Let me just say hello. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Good morning, Pam. Pam is here. Beth is here. Good morning. A little late. Oh, that's okay. Running errands for hubby's birthday with one bud in my ear and listening. Oh, tell your husband we all said happy birthday, Beth. Oh, I love it. Christy said, when is the masterclass date and time? It is, Christy, if you opt in here, and I'll be posting more about it too as it gets closer. It's next Wednesday. So it is Wednesday, the 28th, I believe, at 1 p.m. Central. But yeah, if you guys just go to that page there, you will, you'll see. Yeah, I think it's 1 p.m. Central. But again, there will be a replay. So I know lots of people work during the day. And so it's hard to make live things during the day. I totally understand that. And so it is, kind of right smack dab in the middle of the day, but there will be a replay. So if you sign up for it, you'll still get the link so that you can go check it out, all that good stuff. Yes, let's see here. Doug and Nikki, lots and lots of pergolas. Fingers crossed. Yes, I love it. You guys, Doug, I really loved your comparison. Like, I honestly, I think that's so helpful because, like, we had that conversation, right? Like, what is the difference between a pergola and a gazebo? And like, we can't, and we didn't know, right? Like, we can't be the only one. I feel like if you guys just like created a video, and I'm preaching over here because you guys know YouTube way more than I do. But I wonder, like, if you created a video that was like that compared like the three that you put it like at the end of your video, I feel like that would do really well. Even just to have that, and then you could just link to all your favorites of each. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here, but yeah, but my son is gonna go nuts when he sees this video, and I might film his reaction and send it to you. Yeah, he's gonna love it. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is a great question. Toronto Mama says, for creator connections, do you usually use the site stripe or the associates link? I think you're probably referring to the link that's within the Creator Connections campaign. So this has been a very common question, especially before kind of the new terms came out with Creator Connections. I usually use SiteStripe, right? Because that has my affiliate ID embedded in there. And when I'm sharing off Amazon, I'll run it through Genius Link as well to make sure that I'm deep linking. But yes, thumbs up. I don't know how to turn that off. I just talk with my hands sometimes and the camera picks it up. I don't know. So I usually use SiteStripe, and there was speculation before that like you have to use the link that's within the campaign if you want to get commission, and that's obviously not true because we now do not even have to upload content, or yeah, like the content link into the Creator Connections campaign, right? So that makes me think that you can earn, not makes me think, like, I know from experience, right? So you do not have to use that link that's included in the Creator Connections campaigns to promote off Amazon. You can just use your affiliate ID and it will still be your site stripe, like whatever that may be. And you should still be getting credit for that sale. Yeah. So either one will work though. Yes. Okay, all right here. Hang on, let me see here. Great, Samantha can hear me. I think I'm a little bit, yeah, I'm a couple minutes behind here, so let me get through some of these questions. Lauren said, that's definitely a great tip to change the title. I have to review all my gardening stuff. Oh my gosh, yes, Lauren, definitely start with the gardening stuff as soon as possible. But yeah, like I said, I have a running list of all my high priced like outdoor items that I check kind of religiously throughout like these coming months and the months leading up to summer. And that's what I'll do, right? If I notice that one of my best selling items has the video's fallen off the upper carousel, I will just change the title and kind of see what happens there. All right, let's see here. Lori said, for my friends with YouTube channels, have you noticed that your views or ad revenue, if you are monetized, has gone down too? Because my travel channel views and earnings are doing horribly. I think, yeah, it's really all up to views, right? Like I know with this channel, with my YouTube channel here, kind of ebbs and flows, right? Like it depends on the video too, right? Like if I'm not getting a lot of views on the video that I released that week, my ad revenue is definitely down. But travel channel too, like I wonder if other things are impacting that. Could possibly be. Yeah, it kind of depends, but I know we're living in a bit of a up and down time, right? Let's see. And yes, Doug and Nikki, as always, you guys have great feedback. Has there been a change in yes, in your evergreen content, or is the new content not doing as well? Yeah, that's a really good question. Very good question. Let's see. Yeah, and Jen says, I've noticed the same on my larger YouTube channel. I mean, I will definitely say that my this YouTube channel, my views are down, my earnings have been down probably over the last like month or so. But it could also be that maybe my newer videos aren't doing as well. I don't know. But yeah, if anyone has any insights, definitely feel free to put them in the chat there. Let's see. Kate said, I've only just got accepted to the UK and now the USA. Congratulations, Kate. That's right. That's right. I've made grand total of 73 cents across both sites, but it is early days. Yeah. But you know what, though? So you've made 73 cents, and that just proves the concept. And now you just need to scale up, right? And so the first dollar is always the hardest, and all the work that you put in to get to that first dollar, now you know more of what you're doing. Now it's just going to be easier, and I have no doubt you're going to be earning more. Exactly. It is early, but you can do it. I'm very confident that you'll see higher earnings if you stick with it. Let's see. Brandon said, is there a tactic you use to compensate for some videos not being used or placed? Didn't realize you could spend time making a video and it doesn't get used. Yes. So sometimes you create a video and it doesn't get on the product listing page, or maybe that product you created that video for doesn't have great sales on Amazon anyway. Because if people aren't buying the product that you've created that content for, you're never going to make any money, right? Because nobody's watching your video, because people are already not buying the product, right? So that's why I always say it's okay to go ahead and create content for those, more saturated products, because you just never know. Don't spend 2 hours creating a 1-minute video, but you could spend 10 or 15 minutes creating a better video than someone who's already in there. But yeah, there's quite a lot of videos that don't ever make it to the carousel, or that are on the carousel but just never get seen because of the product that it's on. So yeah, but you know what though, Brandon? So what I would do, and so here's what I would do. If I created content that I thought was really good, but I'm not seeing any kind of return on my investment, there's 2 things you could do. The first thing is put that video up on YouTube, put that on your YouTube channel, and you at least have more of an opportunity for people to see it, because now it's on another channel, right? You can also put it on your social media if you want to as well. But another thing you could do, and this is harder and it takes a little bit more leg room, but I actually got this idea from a seller who was out at one of the events that I spoke at most recently. And he said, what should I do? I have this influencer. She created an amazing product video for me, but it's just not doing anything on Amazon. Like, we just cannot make sales from it. I don't know if, she's just getting bounced out of the carousel or whatever, but like, the video is amazing and I love it. And I just don't know why it's not converting on Amazon. So he goes, what should I do? So what I said to him was like, well, if she's already created the content and she's already not earning commissions from it because it's not generating sales on Amazon, but you love the content as a brand, why don't you approach her and ask her if you could buy the rights to that video from her? And he was kind of like, oh yeah, I never really thought about that. So what if we kind of put that in reverse, right? If you've created an amazing video for a product that you love and you think this content is amazing, but it's just not making sales for you on Amazon, why can't you go approach the brand or the seller and say, hey, I created this wonderful video. Would you want to license this content? Would you want to buy this video? Would you want to buy the rights to this video from me? And gauge their interest, and then let them know your price, right? Because if you've already created the video and you're not making any money on it, you could kind of do that, like, reverse negotiation and say, hey, if you give me $100, the video's all yours and you can do whatever you want with it, because it's already not making you money, right? So think about that. So hopefully that was helpful. Samantha said, oh, I usually watch the recording, but this is my first time live. Welcome, Samantha. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we're talking all about tools we use and love, but of course, always answering questions. And that was a great question from Brandon over there. Okay, we have some. I am going to scroll down here. Let's see. Yes, Doug and Nikki said, great idea for a video. I mean, I know I would watch it, and we already know the 3 people you, me, and Henry had the same question. So, why not? Let's see here. Smarty Squirrels says, can you tell me if you've ever seen that in the past where there are only brand videos in the top carousel? I've seen 5 videos, 20, etc., but never none, and commissions have been 1/3 for me since the change. So I have seen only brand videos on the top carousel when it's a new product and influencers haven't caught on to it yet, and influencers haven't made videos yet. So here's kind of how it works on the seller side, on the brand side. When they create a product listing, they can upload a video as part of their content or not. So the ones that do not upload a video or can't upload a video if they're not part of Amazon's brand registry program, those people, when you upload a video to and tag that product, your video will, more than likely show up in the lower carousel. So you have to scroll all the way down to like the mid or kind of more the bottom of the page, and you'll see that lower carousel. Now, if the brand uploads a brand video, that then opens that upper carousel for everyone else to come in and upload their content as influencers. And so you will see the brand videos on the top. Usually, Amazon tests this. Sometimes they intermix everything, but usually, mainly, there's the brand videos at the top. And then the influencer videos will show up underneath there. And then the customer review videos will show up underneath that. Now, if you're seeing products where there's only a brand video in the top carousel, it just means that it hasn't been filled up with influencer videos yet. So could be a good opportunity or not. If the item's not selling well, maybe don't. And that's probably why. Or maybe it's a brand new product or yes. Yes. And Doug and Nikki, as always, great insight. Yes, we've seen everything. Amazon does wild changes all the time. Some super dumb, some genius. Could not agree with that more. The only thing on Amazon is that it will change next week. That's right. Expect it to change. Don't ever get too comfortable. Totally agree. Okay. I'm going to scroll all the way down because I feel like I'm very far behind, and then I'm going to kind of work my way back up here. Let's see here. Let me see. Yes, charge something. Yes, your time is definitely worth it. Yes, Brandon said, thanks so much for that awesome answer. Great tips and love the encouragement. Yeah, I I get like, because I've been doing this for a while now, I get a lot of questions, I get a lot of messages, I get a lot of emails, and not all of them are positive, right? And I'll be honest, the ones that are like, well, like I'm giving up, or, this program is too saturated, or I'm finding it hard to, like make as much money as I want to. Like, I gotta say, there are always ways to make more money. There are always more ways to create content. We just have to get creative, right? And so, like the example I gave earlier, if you have a video that's just not producing for you, take the extra step, right? Don't just you could just roll over and give up for sure, especially depending on what the video is, how much it costs, all that good stuff. But there are just always ways to turn it around. Put the video on YouTube, reach out to the brand and try to sell it to them. Reach out and see if you can, or, try to find another product that's the exact same, right? But maybe by a different seller. It has to be the exact same, right? But there's so many things that you can do to increase your earnings. But I'll be the first to say it's not as easy today as it was 3 years ago being in the Amazon influencer program. You definitely have to work harder today than you did 3 years ago or even 2 years ago. And so that's why this program is not for everyone. And that's why the people that will survive and keep earning every day, like you and I, are the people that do things like this, that show up, that come to live streams, that ask good questions, that keep educating themselves. And so there are always opportunities. And so I do want to get into some of the tools that that I want to talk about that help me earn more, in the hopes that if you're not already using some of these tools, that you can at least go kind of explore them and see if they could be a good option for you. So Sherry has a question. I just started with Levanta. A brand I accepted asked if I would go through Creator Connections. What link do I use? Interesting. Yes, Levanta. I have been really experimenting with Levanta, and they have a Creator Connections integration now, which is fantastic. So when you're on Levanta and you connect with brands, Levanta will tell you if that brand has campaigns that are in Creator Connections. So, Sherry, I think what I would do is I would just make sure that the Creator Connections um, payout, that the Creator Connections percentage that they're offering is the same or better than Levanta. And so what you can do then, if they want you to go through Creator Connections, then you would not use your Levanta link. You would use your Amazon Associates link, because you can't use both. So if you use your Levanta link to promote off of Amazon, you're only going to earn through Levanta, because that's a new rule with Amazon. You can't double dip. So you can't earn with Amazon and Levanta for the same sale, but you can earn from one or the other. So what I would do is I pick which one is going to pay me more, but then also one is on-site and one is off-site, really, right? So when when you're posting off Amazon, I mean, I guess doesn't I mean, it really doesn't matter. There must be some reason why the brand is asking you to go through Creator Connections, because maybe they prefer to use that avenue for some reason or another. I'm gonna think on that and try to think about why. Maybe they have to pay more fees to Levanta than Creator Connections. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. But if the brand asks you to go through Creator Connections, I would just use your associates ID. So you can just pull that site stripe link and then use that when you're posting offsite. And when you're doing that, like, I always use Genius Link, because then I know I'm going to get credit for that sale. So that's one of the tools that I use. And I love Levanta and Genius Link. So let me just throw up a couple of links here. So these are some of the tools. We're talking about tools and answering questions, of course. So Levanta is, I kind of equivalate it. What is the word I'm trying to say? I equate it to Creator Connections for off Amazon. So Levanta will pay you extra commissions, and this is my referral link, my Levanta referral link. So if you sign up under me, then I will see it and I will help kind of coach you to get to more earnings with Levanta, because it's a win-win for all of us. But so basically, you can partner directly with Amazon sellers and earn more, just like how you do with Creator Connections. But Levanta's off Amazon and Creator Connections is on Amazon, which you can earn off too. So I always will just pick whichever is the highest commission rate and use that link, whether it's Amazon or Levanta. And more often than not, it tends to be Levanta. So any content that I've created that is like on my YouTube channel, on my like Amazon review YouTube channel, I'll use Levanta link, because I'll earn 10 or 15% as opposed to Amazon's, 3 or 4%. And so I really like Levanta for that reason. And there are lots of other, like, there are lots of other kind of platforms that do something very similar to this too. But, you do need to use the links to promote off Amazon. But like I said, the way I do it is I post those links in the description on my YouTube channel underneath that product. And so what I've done too is I've started going through, there's so many brands on Levanta. I've started going through the brands on Levanta that I've already created content for that's uploaded to my YouTube channel. I will ask to partner with them or accept the invite if they have asked to partner with me. And then I'll go change those links so that I'm earning more. Because when I'm getting offsite sales, I earn more onsite than offsite. But when I'm earning for offsite, I want to earn as much as possible. Like you said, I'd rather earn 10 or 15% as opposed to the 2 to 4% that Amazon is paying us. So I love Levanta for that reason, and there are so many brands on there that I've already created content for. So it's just become a lot easier for me to really utilize that and be able to earn more with it. And it integrates with Creator Connections. So, like I said earlier, if you sign up you join Levanta and you start partnering with brands and you go to that brand's profile, Levanta will tell you if there are Creator Connections campaigns associated with that brand for some of the products in their catalog. And so it will tell you right there. It will also help you track your earnings from Creator Connections within the Levanta portal there too. So I really also love that as well. So lots of good things for Levanta. I really like working with them right now because I've been able to earn a decent amount of money. And like I said, a lot of the brands that I've already created content for are on there. So now all I have to do is like change out my links, which I've been doing, and I get to earn more. And then Levanta pays me as opposed to Amazon, right? So your commissions for those Levanta links will be paid directly by Levanta because that is the platform that you're earning on. So check that out. And I'm just going to scroll down really quick and see if there are any questions. Let's see. Maggie's here. Good morning, Maggie. Love to see you. Christy said if we click that link you posted in this chat, you will get credit. Yes, if you sign up for Levanta through my link here, you can either scan the code, or if you just click on the link when the barcode came up. I think did it post in there? Let me see. Let me just see if it will. I don't know if. Oh, I don't think it's is it not posting the link? Are you guys able to click the link for Levanta? I don't know. If not, please let me know. But yes, I love it. Let's see. Isn't there an API in Genius Link for Levanta? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, but probably. I'm gonna look into that API Genius Link for Levanta. If there is, I recommend using it. I'm gonna look into that because I also use that for Genius Link. So yes, I'm getting some questions about Genius Link here. Yes, Denise said, I did not know I could put Levanta link in Genius Link. Is there any special tracking code I have to put in Genius Link to do this? No, what I do is I take the link directly from Levanta and I just take that link, I put it in Genius Link and then use that to post in the description. So I'm going to put my Genius Link up here too, because I feel like I talk about Genius Link probably every time we get on a live stream, but it's because it's made me money from day one. So Genius Link is an Amazon approved. I mean, basically they're an Amazon compliant, not approved, but an Amazon compliant deep linking software. So what it does is it ensures that you will get credit for the sale because it will hold that affiliate cookie and it will open the Amazon shopping app with people already logged in when they click on that deep link. And so it starts at $6 a month. Like I said, it's really a good, if you're posting links off, like if you're posting content links off Amazon to drive those offsite sales, I really do recommend that you use a deep linking service. You just need to know how to post, right? Like, so basically with Genius Link, the biggest thing to know is that you need to tell people that you're bringing them to Amazon before you post the link. So if you look at my other YouTube channel, basically the way that I structure everything is in the description, the very first line is the name of the product. And then I say on Amazon, and then I put the link for Genius Link after that. And so that makes it compliant, right? So I'm telling people, here's the product on Amazon. I'm taking you to Amazon to see this product. And then I put the Genius Link in there. And then, like I said, the beauty of it is that it will actually open Amazon already logged in for the person that's clicking that, so that if they then purchase, you will definitely get credit for that sale, as opposed to them clicking it and now they have to go to Amazon and log in. Sometimes that breaks the connection with your affiliate cookie and then you're not getting credit for that sale, You do all that hard work and then you don't get credit. So it is one extra step to use Genius Link, but it paid for itself for me in the first month. I mean, $6, I was easily able to make that with offsite commission, just starting to use that. So let me see here. Let's see. We have people talking about, let's see. Oh, good. Trail to Table said I connected Wayward and Walmart and it works very nicely, actually. Oh, okay, awesome. I am super excited about Wayward. I know it's very similar to Levanta and I've been kind of experimenting with it and getting like more acclimated with it as far as like the brands and the products go. So that is definitely one of the tools that I also am getting to know and am loving so far. So I do recommend you check out Wayward as well. I do not have a link. I don't know if they have an affiliate program. Let's see here. Let's see here. Doug and Nikki said, do you still need to create links if you use the API link? It makes me nervous, but I feel like I lose control without making the links. Not sure how to measure if it works. I don't know because I'm not using the API, Doug and Nikki, but I'm definitely going to test it out. The more automation I can do in my business, the better, because we all know, time is our greatest asset. And I definitely do not have as much of it as I would like. So the API will connect Genius Link for Levanta. And then I would imagine that's the only thing you need to use then, but I don't know for sure. It's definitely something I'm going to look into before our next live stream. I agree with you though. I totally understand about the losing control without making the links. But I wonder, I don't know. I wonder if I would imagine it probably works best, but okay. Yes. And Anna said the API on Levanta to Genius Link. Yes. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm definitely going to try that out. Thank you guys. But yeah, and I agree here. Trail to Table said, I didn't think you had to do that if you connect the API, but I don't know how it works. It seems to work good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for that insight. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna be checking that out. Let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm kind of just going to the bottom because I'm maybe rambling, maybe not rambling, but I'm trying to answer everyone's questions. And if I missed your question up at the top, please go ahead and put it down at the bottom because I want to make sure that I'm staying current and answering the questions that, that I'm on with the feedback and all that. So yes, Clicks That Create Smiles said, I love Genius Link too. They have great support too if you have any questions. I agree. I've chatted with multiple people internally at Genius Link and totally agree. If you're like, does this work? Does the API work? How do I structure my links? Like things like that. I agree. They have fantastic customer support. And honestly, that's why I totally am behind this company because it works. They help their customers. They help us make more money, right? They're Amazon compliant. So like I talk about Genius Link all the time, but I really, really do recommend that you guys check them out if you haven't already. I've tried other, this is not the only deep linking service I've tried other ones, and this is definitely my favorite. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but this is definitely my favorite one. All right. Let me see here. Thank you. Anna Person said this information deserves likes and thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. If you guys are finding this helpful, if you give me a thumbs up, that tells YouTube that it's helpful. So I very, very much appreciate that. Oh, good. Relax and Chill said, I made $5 this week from the Amazon influencer program in other countries using Genius Link, with only a portion of my videos linked so far on YouTube and Facebook. So it's almost paid for itself already. I love hearing that. And there is definitely, that is one of the many reasons why I use Genius Link, is that will also geo match. And so what I mean by that is when you take a link, whether it's your Amazon Associates link or your Levanta link, and you put that into Genius Link, not only will it spit out a deep link for you that you can then, post around, but it will tell you if that product is available in any of the other Amazon international marketplaces, right? So like when I'm going through and creating and I wonder if the API does the API tell you that too? I wonder. If anyone knows, please let me know. because yeah, one of the reasons why I do that and I pull the link is because then I can go see, is this product available in the UK, Canada, Australia, or any of the other countries? Those are the ones that I post in because they're English speaking. But so I go and see, can I upload this video to my other influencer accounts with these other international marketplaces? And Genius Link will just tell me that they're an exact match. So I do love that. Let me see. Hang on. There was a question. Okay, I'm kind of skipping around here. Kate said, is Levanta for your YouTube channel and Instagram? I don't have a channel for Amazon reviews, but I sometimes mention products from Amazon in my videos and provide affiliate links. Is Levanta good for me? Kate, yes. So the biggest thing with Levanta is that it is for linking when you're posting links off Amazon. So if you're promoting via, it's okay if you don't have a channel for Amazon reviews yet, although I do recommend you start one soon because it will help you earn more money with the content that you've already created. However, to answer your question though, yes, because if you are promoting products by brands that are partnered with Levanta, you can then use those Levanta links in order to earn more commission percentage than Amazon is paying you, if that makes sense. So basically, Levanta links are going to be posted off Amazon. So that could be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, anywhere where you're posting content not directly on Amazon, you can use those Levanta links. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just go sign up or go apply. I think you might need to apply now. But it doesn't hurt just to go sign up because then you can at least go browse around the brands that are on Levanta and you can, basically see if there's any that you can partner with and then use those links instead of your Amazon associates links, like I said, to earn more. So I would check it out. Like, why not? I'll throw that link up here one more time just so you guys have it. Yes. All right. Hang on a second. There was one. I saw Maggie had, okay. Maggie said, I've been playing around with a few ideas using promo codes. Yes, love it. Has anyone used the promo codes associated with the Amazon Influencer Program? Can I create a shoppable video promoting a promotional code? So I think so, Maggie, with the promotional codes, you can't use them with your on Amazon content. So any content that you're uploading directly to Amazon, you don't want to talk about promo codes because they're time sensitive and it refers to price. However, if you are posting on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, wherever off Amazon, you can create a shoppable video promoting a promotional code. It won't get through if you upload it to Amazon, but if you upload it to anywhere outside of Amazon and you talk about how there's a promotion and you include that promo code, that is totally fine because the rules are, on Amazon, you can't talk about pricing and promotions, but off Amazon, you most certainly can. So you're totally good to promote with videos off Amazon with those promo codes. Yes. All right. Let me see. Christy has a question. How do I enter my info on that spreadsheet you have going around? Just started YouTube channel and would love to learn and connect with others from this group. Awesome. Christy, you should just be able to click into it and then add. I made it so that it's editable for everyone. And what Christy is talking about, we have in our members program, in our paid program, we have a spreadsheet where we share our Amazon storefronts, but we also share our YouTube review channels to try and help each other out, subscribe and like and engage and comment and all that good stuff. We're very much a community of people who support each other. So Christy, you should be able to just click on that. It's a Google Doc and it's editable, shareable. Don't share the link outside of the Facebook group because it's just for the members. But yeah, you should be able to just click on there, put your name and paste your link in there and then like go and follow and subscribe and all that stuff. Okay. Yes. And Christy said, clicks that create smiles. So try to enter your info through the desktop and then comment in a post. Yeah. it might be easier if you go do it through desktop because, yeah, it's a Google Doc. I haven't tried to do it through mobile, so I could see how that would be. That could be confusing. Yeah, let me know if that works. And if not, you could always post in the Facebook group too, like, and just ask somebody to add it. If it's not working, I'm sure like we can get somebody to add it for you too. Um, and real quick, if you guys are wondering, like, what are they talking about? I do have a paid program. It's called Influence and Earn. Right now, it is just a one-time fee for lifetime access. I'm going to put that link up because I did create a promo code for anybody that's watching live or watching the replay over the weekend. This coupon code will work through the weekend. I like to give people a couple days, but the program's called Influence and Earn, and it's basically everything you could ever need or want to be successful as an Amazon creator. And basically what it is it's 5 kind of core modules that you can go through at your own pace. And then we basically have everything from how to get approved to the influencer program, how to get your first 3 videos to approve, which I know most of you guys, if you're here, you've already done that. But even more importantly, we have all of these other trainings as far as like the new opportunities that come out. And we're constantly updating the content because as Amazon changes, we want to make sure that you guys are staying on the up and up. And so with the Influence and Earn program, basically you get in and you get everything right away. We have, like I said, we have bonus trainings on how to set up your YouTube channel, how to deep link using Genius links. We have a creator connections masterclass in there already. We have we have a PDF on like the best ways to format your videos. We have a social media content calendar. Gosh, what else do we have? We have a private Facebook group. So that's what Christy was talking about, was in the private Facebook group for members. We have these Google Docs where we're just sharing and helping each other. So one that has everyone's YouTube channels so that we can all go subscribe and support each other that way. We do monthly Q&A calls with just me and the group on Zoom. What else do we do? There's so many other things. We have our influencer database coming out soon, which is going to be like in the next few weeks, which I'm pumped about. And just kind of any bonus opportunities, and things like that. Like they all go to the members first, and they all snatch them up real quick. So they never really get to the public. So, all right, let me see here. I'm going to go back. And if anyone has any questions, you guys can just reach out or throw them in the chat here. We've got lots of members on the live stream right here if you guys have questions about Influence and Earn. But if you use that coupon code May 16 live up until basically through the weekend, it will work to get you $500 off. So yes. Okay. All right, let me see here. Oh, yes, thank you. Clicks that create smiles, thank you. A lot of people hype AIP as a quick buck just to sell their classes. Speaking from experience, LOL, but with our class Influence and Earn course, you'll see there's a real strategy behind it. Join us. Yeah, totally agree. Thank you. That's like one of the best descriptions. I'm going to take a little screenshot because I have been seeing a lot more content on social media and stuff about like, right, make a quick buck with the Amazon influencer program. And this is usually my reaction. I just kind of laugh a little bit because the people that are teaching how to make a quick buck with the Amazon influencer program are mostly trying to game the system. And so if you listen to what they say and you do what they say, maybe you'll earn like literally a quick buck. But like that's about it, because then your account will get shut down and the commissions that you've earned over the last 60 days will never be paid out. So yeah, we teach the right way. We teach the way where we are always compliant with Amazon. We're never breaking the rules, because the point of this is to earn money every single day for as long as this program ever exists, hopefully, forever, right? And so with Influence and Earn, it's like that's what we teach. We don't teach like go steal people's content and put an AI voice over it and like all that other garbage. you are not, I mean, you are going to waste your time if you go through a course like that. And you do that, right? Because someone will find it, someone will report it because you've stolen their content or one of their friends' content or whatever it is. I have an amazing network of people who will reach out to me and say, "Hey, I saw one of your videos and it was not under your name, so this person stole your video." Like, and so that's another thing that we do and that we help each other with in Influence and Earn. So, if you really want to get with a community of people that have your back and are supporting you and want to see you succeed, but also like you're getting good information, right? Like these are my free live streams. So we talk about a lot more in inside Influence and Earn for sure. Thank you. Anna said, Influence and Earn worth every penny, from getting started to having access to this community and getting evergreen updates and additional new information. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that so much. I'm taking little screenshots because you guys are so awesome. And Denise said, run, don't walk, and sign up for the Influence and Earn class. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. I'll put that link back up here just for a second while I answer a few more questions, because I do want to give you guys some incentive for joining these live streams. Like if you're here, I know that you're serious, right? So if you're here, you are being serious about the Amazon Influencer Program, then I would love to invite you to come and join us in Influence and Earn. And there's, like I said, there's a $500 off coupon code there. So you can get lifetime access for $497 as opposed to $997. And, you know, it is not a monthly membership at the moment. That may be changing in the future, but right now it's a one-time payment. You get everything forever. All future content updates, all future Q&A sessions. You get to come every single month. You get to be in the Facebook group forever. So yeah, check that out if you are serious about earning more. All right, let me see. Christy said, do you need an invite or a code to join Levanta? Not necessarily. You can just go sign up. Especially use my link and go sign up. I wonder if you gave me a good thought there. I wonder if there's a way that I could get a link for you guys to sign up and you would be automatically approved. Because I've had people from Levanta kind of blowing up my inbox with, let's partner, let's do this stuff. And I wonder if there's a way to get auto-approved. So sorry, Christy, to answer your question, you do not need an invite or a code to join Levanta. You can just go and sign up. Sometimes, though, from what I've been hearing from other people, though, is that you may not get approved for Levanta if you don't have the social following that they're looking for. So if you don't get approved right away, please let me know, because I could reach out to them. I'm going to reach out to them anyway and see if there's a way that I can share a link that would help you guys get approved with a lower follower count, because I'm kind of coaching you up in like how it all works. However, if you find a brand that invites you, that could also just get you in because the brand has invited you. That's how I got in initially, but I think that was before they changed their requirements. And so let me reach out and see, but just try to apply, see if you can get in. And if not, like I said, I'm going to reach out to my contact over there and see if there's a way to get you auto approved. So yeah, that's a good question. And I'm very much, let me see what I can do about that too. Let's see. Samantha said, I used your link from your last video to join Levanta and I'm still in pending status. Oh, okay. Oh, Samantha, let me see, because I can see people that join through my link. If you're still in pending, then they're probably still reviewing you, but let me see. If you're not already on my dashboard here, which I don't see you on here. Let me see. Did you sign up under that name, under Samantha Dom? If so, like I said, I'm going to reach out to my contact and see what we can do about getting people in and approved quickly. Thank you for that idea, Christy. And yeah, I will definitely get back to you guys. All right, let's see here. We are 1 past the hour, so I'm going to answer a couple more questions. And then I have to hop off. I have a full day over here, as I'm sure a lot of you do too. So let me answer a couple more questions here. Jerry said in Creator Connections, if a brand has multiple campaigns for the same item, and I've already created a video for that item, can I opt into all of the campaigns on Creator Connections? Great question, Jerry. The short answer is yes. Yes, you can. And I believe if all the campaigns are basically the same, what the sellers are doing, and Amazon's trying to crack down on this, but like Amazon cracking down on stuff like this, like they're not really doing much that I can see. But what's happening is sellers are creating new campaigns more frequently because they're trying to get to the top of the new campaign, kind of scroll there. There are over 100,000 campaigns in there. So it's very, in if you've been in there, you know that searching around for campaigns is not easy. It's not the easiest interface to find campaigns for products or brands, whatever. They're also not amazing at naming their campaigns, so it's harder for us to search for them. But sometimes these sellers and these brands are creating overlapping campaigns just so they can get to the top, so that new influencers can see their campaign and opt in. There's no there's no issue with you opting into all of the campaigns on Creator Connections. You will only get paid through one campaign per sale, so you won't get 2 credits for one sale because you're opted into 2 campaigns. So I would just say, you can opt into all of them, but you don't have to, right? I would just make sure that you're always opted into the highest paying commission one with the highest budget, and then with the longest campaign duration, right? So, but no, you can totally do that. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Chrissy said, yes, that'd be helpful. Many posts on Facebook about this, on other pages. Yes. Yes. Yes, we can definitely help you with that. Let's see. Karina said, I applied for Levanta over a week ago, but they are not approving me. Okay. I'm taking names here because I can always send them these names, especially if you signed up through my link and you're pending. I'm going to send them these names and say, hey, can you let these people through? So Karina, I've got Samantha. Kate just signed up now. Hope they accept me. Kate, I'm going to put your name on this list too, since you just signed up. So yeah, thank you, everyone. I have some good content to go back to my Levanta contact with over there, and just say, hey, can you guys, if there's anyone else who, Beth, okay, yeah, an auto approve would be amazing, right? I'm gonna see if I'm gonna email them right away here. Fishing Weekend Warrior, thank you for coming. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for joining as always. I know you're driving, so extra credit for you for showing up all the time. Beth said I was turned down because I didn't have 10K followers. Okay, yeah, let me see what I can do about that. Brienne says I didn't get approved until a brand invited me. That was last week. Yes. Yes. I know that Hadley. So Hadley Designs is one of the brands that is not only on Levanta. They have amazing Creator Connections campaigns, and they've been inviting a lot of you guys to Levanta. And I know the owner personally, so that's my backup plan. Is if Levanta says no, we can't give you an auto approval link, I'm going to reach out to Hadley and see if they can invite some of you guys, because that would be great. And like I said, I know them personally. They're wonderful, super nice people. If you guys don't buy from Hadley Designs or haven't worked with them yet, you really should check them out on Amazon. They have a great website too. Tons and tons of, they have a huge product catalog, but love Hadley Designs, and they're very helpful and wonderful to our community as well. Let's see. Denise says mine still shows account pending. Okay. Denise, have we been chatting? I don't want to say your last name on here if you don't want me to, but if we've been chatting, let me know, because then I have your last name and I'm adding you to my list here. Okay. How do you know you're approved by Levanta? I signed up. I didn't get a notification if I got in or not. Okay. I think if you log in and it says we're still reviewing your application or whatever it may be, you're probably not approved yet. But if you log in and you can see the dashboard and the brands are starting to connect with you, then you're probably in. But so anybody that's on here, oh, and I'm seeing, another one, clicks that create smiles. Tried signing with Levanta last week, but I didn't get approved. Do you know any brands I could reach out to for an invite? I used your link. Yes. You guys could reach out to Hadley. I will also reach out to them too, though. And the first thing I'm going to do is reach out to Levanta, because if you didn't get approved or you're still pending, if you don't want to put your name in the chat, that's fine. If you guys email me your name to hello@kathleenkobel.com, especially if you signed up through my link, or if you want to go through and sign up again through my link right now, and if they say no again, I'm going to compile everyone's name on a list. I already have like 5 names here, you guys. So I'm going to put everyone's name on a list, and I'm going to send it over to them and say, because they want to like partner and stuff with me. So I'm going to say, hey guys, you guys want to partner? I need you guys to let my influencers get onto the platform so that I can help them, earn more money with the platform. So here's the Levanta link again. Let's see here. Kate says, am I on your dashboard? I can see all the products. I don't know if that means I was automatically approved. Let me see, Kate. If you just signed up, it may not go right away, but let me see. No, you are not on my dashboard yet, but it might take a minute. So if you just signed up and you can see everything, you might be okay. You can see all the products. I don't know if that means I was automatically approved. I don't know, but I got your name on here already. If you're not, your name's on my list to get them, to get them, to get over to them. Donna, hi Donna. Donna said, even though I'm more out than in working the AIP program, I do value access to the group and watching the podcast. Worth the money for the education once, and I can be more active back in the program. Definitely. Oh, thank you, Donna. That's fantastic insight. Because a lot of people start and stop and set it down and come back to it. Like, I know so many people. Like, that's why, I don't know. That's why this is like this is my main gig right now for sure. But I know a lot of people that pick it up and put it down and then come back to it after a couple weeks because they can. I love that about the Amazon Influencer Program. And yeah, that's the exact same thing with Influence and Earn, because you can pick it up or put it down and you can always come back to it because it's there forever. So I'll throw that link up here one last time before I sign off. Make sure if you sign up for Influence and Earn, this is my paid program. This is where you get access to everything, all the content I've ever created, all of our bonus trainings, all of our resources, all of our opportunities. Everything is there. Yes. Okay. Let me see here. Yes, Christy said, I wish Creator Connections had a save or favorite button. Me too. There's so many UX things that I want to give to Amazon about Creator Connections that, they'll probably never listen to me. But, if I could get somebody from Amazon and they were like, what kind of feedback do you have about Creator Connections? I have a running list of ways to make it better for both influencers and for sellers. So yes. And Doug and Nikki said, for all those stressing about Levanta, getting into Levanta, don't. It's great extra cash if you're driving offsite sales, but don't lose any sleep over it. Totally agree. Keep growing your offsite influence and reapply. Totally agree. As always, you guys are spot on, right on the money, right? So like Doug and Nikki said, don't lose sleep over this, okay? Because your first main priority is creating content for on-site Amazon. This is an extra thing after the fact, another tool, right? And so I want to make sure that, you guys know that. Oh, good. Anna, well, I mean, not good, but Anna, I'm writing your name down because yes, Anna is still pending. Okay, great. Olina, OJC, I got you on here. Wonderful. Oh, good. Brienne said, Anna, thank you. Have a great weekend. Yes, Brienne said Hadley is who invited me. Okay, so that's my backup plan, you guys. If Levanta says no, then I'm just going to reach out to Josh and see if he can just maybe invite all of you guys. But you'll have to create content for him, okay? Good content. Yes, Denise. Okay, I knew that was you. I just wanted to confirm. Okay. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries, Denise. All right, Mom Melissa said I see a dashboard, but I haven't gotten any messages. Also used your link. Okay. Tried to join Levanta 3 months ago. Okay. Mama Melissa, I feel like I should have your last name because you show up here all the time. But if you want to just send that to me, just so I have a full list of people here. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Yes, and Doug and Nikki said, next week you'll be saying you get 5 invites a day and it's an overwhelming swarm of junk you have to wade through. It's in your future on Levanta. That is true. That is true. Levanta is fantastic, but you will get lots and lots and lots of brand invites, and it will take some time to sift through them, and some are great and some are not. And yes. Yes, RD reviews. Good morning. Better late than never. So true. And we're still on here because we have some great questions going on. Yes. Not stressing, just trying to earn. Okay. Oh, thank you, Melissa. All right, I got you now. You are on my list to send to Levanta. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 of you guys so far. So if you, I'll give an update next week because I'm going to email her. I'm going to email her today with all these names. We have a plan, right? We have a plan for Levanta. We have a plan for getting you guys in, and just know that this is one of many. This is one of many third-party platforms that can help you earn. We didn't even talk about all of the. We didn't even talk about all of the tools that I wanted to talk about, so we can continue this next week. We can do a follow-up with what Levanta said, my backup plan with my favorite brand, Hadley, and then I also want to talk. We're going to talk more about creator connections because, for anybody who is joining now, I haven't put this up since the beginning. We can also talk more about creator connections, and I want to talk about Fluencer Fruit because that is by far one of my favorite tools to use as an Amazon influencer because, well, there's so many reasons. But I will talk more about some of these tools next week. We'll kind of continue this conversation. But I do want to make sure that before I hop off here, first, thank you everyone for joining live. You guys have such great questions, and I try to cut it off at an hour because time, right? I want to preserve time. I don't want people to feel like they have to be on here for, hours on end, but also, everyone is just so kind and supportive. But I also want to make sure that you guys know about the new crash course to Creator Connections Success. This is my brand new masterclass. We're going to be doing live next Wednesday, which is going to be May 28th, I believe. What time? I think I did it for 1:00 Central Time. But this is the way to sign up. There's also, I don't know why my links are not going in the chat. I don't think they are, or maybe they are and I just can't see. So I'm just going to put this link directly in the chat. It's KathleenKobel.com/CC. And that will get you the sign up page so that you can come join us live. There will be a replay if you can't make it live, but it's not going to be up forever because this is going to be a pretty in-depth training as far as like how to navigate creator connections, what's the best way to really find the best campaigns, how to work smarter, not harder, not spending like hours and hours creating content, but finding those campaigns maybe that you've already created content for. I'm going to show you how to do that. That's just like money left on the table. But then also, like, how do you really become successful with creator connections? How do you get brands to respond to you when you want free samples? How do you create these connections with brands that will, keep paying you over and over again? So if you're not already signed up, make sure that you sign up here for the Creator Connections Success Crash Course that we'll be hosting. And yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for another reason to come and join live and sign up for the Influence and Earn course. Yes, thank you. Thank you so incredibly much. If anybody, I'll put that up just for one last memento here. Where is it? Because I want to reward anyone who is watching live or watching the replay over the weekend. This coupon code May16 live for $500 off will be good until Monday morning. So make sure you sign up before then and you get access to everything right away. So, and you'll never be asked to pay any more money ever again, unless you sign up for like a pay tool or something. But everything we teach in there is without tools. And then we do like okay, if you want to use tools, here's how you would use it. So thank you all for joining live. This has been super. This has been a really, really good session. Thank you, Kate and Regina. Yes, yes. Oh, Christy said, Levanta, approve me with your link. Yay! Good job, Christy. All right. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. Christy is in. I'm writing your name down, but I'm not adding you to my list because you're already in. Yay! Let's see here. Donna said it's showing that I already have a dashboard. Am I in your group? Donna, I don't see you in there. No. Must have signed up a while back. That's okay. Hey, if you have access, I mean, if you guys all sign up through my link, that's wonderful. But if you already have access, even better. You're in. So, yes. Yes, Doug and Nikki said, thanks for a great live stream. Time to go build a power washer. Yes, and shoot some fun new content. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm looking forward to it, Doug and Nikki. I'm going to be watching your channel. Of course, as always, looking for it. And Lori said, thank you for another good one. All right, you guys have made my Friday morning so wonderful. I have to run now. Oh, I've got such a busy day today, but you guys have I think you guys have given me the energy to make sure I get through it. So thank you all for joining live. We'll be back here same time, same place next week. And until then, have a great rest of your Friday. And I will talk to you guys next week or maybe in the Facebook group if you are there as well. So